some things I wanted to talk to you about. Apparently and obviously. Your life, bro. Our lives. Meaning, every time we come in contact with each other, my guy, my gals, my ladies, my gents. Our lives are like a direct correlation of, we're like computers, man. In the weirdest way, we're all like robots, okay? We're like robots in the sense that if we run programs and our lives, what our lives look like, what our lives feel like, the way that we perceive information, it's all determined on like what lenses you're wearing, okay? So you can wear lenses that look like these, and you can look snazzy as shit. And now all of a sudden your life looks good. One might say. Or, you know, you're running some program where every morning you know, if you forgot to wash your hands from the night before, and all your cum crust and Dorito bits, you know, when you wake up in the morning, you just rub that in your eyes and you're like, alright, we're good to go. I got my eyeshadow on. This shit's looking hazy. And I'm not saying that's not the life that you want. But maybe, just maybe, this is that reminder to you that sometimes life feels playful and fun. And other times, life feels like you're doing everything you can do to hide away and shove yourself in the tiniest cramped box, and you're gonna put your shoulders in and you're gonna talk quietly, and you're not gonna ripple the water, and you're not gonna do much. You're gonna be the least you possible. And there's a balance to it, because I'm not saying you should go out there and, hey, I'm the fucking honcho, my guy, and just all the time do shit like that. You don't want maximum attention. You don't want, if this was Army of Two, right? Army of Two is going on, and the premise of that game is like aggro. Okay, so one guy's got all the attention, right? He's burning up red, and then your partner, he's like Assassin's Creed. He's like Splinter Cell. It just shows like the last position he was in, and he takes like the opportunity to go and flank the enemy. If this was Army of Two, you want to do it strategically in the way where you're not blasting, getting all the aggro all the time. You want to bob and weave. You want to dance. You want to go this way and that way. You want to be elusive. You don't want all the enemies to be firing on you at all the time, because it loses that playfulness, and now you're getting hit from every which direction, and you're just having a bad time at this point. You don't want that. So once again, I'm here to say your life is a result of your programming. And you could have some really shitty programming that you're operating under, and you don't even know it, dog. You could still be running Internet Explorer in this motherfucker, and you don't even. What is Firefox? What is Google Chrome? What is the dark web stuff? What is that? You don't even know. Alright? So, like, what is your mode of operating in the universe? I ask you. Is it something where you're on your grind set, right? Dude, I saw some Tony Robbins shit. I listened to some Tony Robbins shit, and it was like spectacularly valuable. This morning when I was in the shower, enjoying the warm water. Not dancing, of course, because forever, that Drake and Josh episode where Josh is like, you know what happens when you mix dancing and showering. It's not a good time. I would argue that. Sometimes it is a good time. Damn, dude, I've slipped and fell in the shower. Caught myself like, with a new appreciation of life, dude. You could die at any moment, and I almost died right there in the shower, but I saved myself because the curtains, dude. I grabbed this shit, and it like, dude, the rings, the rings on the curtain like exploded off, and I was like that's the kind of unexpected, moment, you know, you can have at any time, within the confines of your own domain, even too. So, I say to you, are you on like a really weird life path? Are you might be on the life path where you just like, in a way, in a sense, you've like given up, or like you just kind of like wishfully hope for shit. That's probably not a good one. You know, you just go to work every day, and then, you know, at the end of the day, you're just kind of like, you know, one day I'm gonna make it. One day I'm gonna make it. That's not gonna help you, my friend. That's like playing house. That's like playing house back in like kindergarten, and you're pretending you're a doctor, she's pretending she's Barbie, and y'all are kissing and making out, and then that other guy right there, he's pretending he's a dog and he grew up to be a furry or something. So that's one programming, the wishful thinking, where you really believe that your future is going to be awesome, but you don't really do much to like make progress there. And then you got your other mindsets. What's that other one? That other mindset, you know, the one. Oh yeah, the grind set, your Sigma grind set, your Alpha grind set. That one where you're like angry at the world because you're like, my life's not what it wants to be, so I'm gonna be hard. I'm Goggins, bitch. Come at me. Hey, man. All right. Okay, man. Okay. My bad. That leaves you in a state where you're constantly successful. Tony Robbins said this shit, and I'm reiterating it. He said, it leaves you, and I felt this too. He was like, you're constantly, what's success without fulfillment? And I was like, a part of my soul wrote the Demonator in that moment. A part of my soul died, but another part of my soul was just born. It was amazing. He was like, yeah, what's success without fulfillment? You're constantly doing these things that, you know, success. That's the one where the journey doesn't mean shit, but like the point at the end of the journey, that means everything. Nah. Dude. Nah. Who wants that, dog? That's like, I'm gonna live this long, miserable life, and then, boop, fuck it. At the end, it's gonna be amazing, though. Dude, cool guys don't look at explosions. I'm a cool guy. I'm waiting on the explosion, okay? Just so you know. So you want to be cool? So you want to be cool, okay? Cool. Cool, you came to the right place. Cool, kid. Man. Just go out there. You exist already. You know, have some fucking fun. Like, change your... You don't want to walk around in the world and just be... You don't want your mind alerted to the threats everywhere, as if the threats weren't directly inside of your brain. Like, you don't want to be playing a game of Pac-Man and you're a ghost, and Pac-Man he ate that infinite fruit, and all of a sudden you're like running away forever from Pac-Man. Like, you don't want to be in that situation. You don't want that to be you. You don't want to walk around to your local Walmarts, your local Publix, or whatever, and you see a person, avoid. See that, avoid. You don't want that to be you. You know, there actually might even be times where you do want that to be you. You don't want to have to deal with people and shit, right? I'm sure that's a time in your life. But if you break it all down into what you might actually be doing, you might actually be living in a fear-based reality, fear-based virtual reality, where you feel as though you're not equipped. It's not even that, dude. The mindset is you feel like other people aren't equipped to deal with you. That other people don't have the wherewithal to understand you. And so people are somehow inferior to you. So that way if they come in contact with you, you're gonna like kill them. And it's not that. It's a completely fear-based thing where you've lost your sense of fun to where now you've become the hair that's clogged in a drain and that somebody has to clean out, whether that's you or whoever you come in contact with, and that's just not pretty. That's not a cool way to live, okay? I don't think you ever really accomplish much. I think you can accomplish much more if you had a different way of going about life. You might achieve your goals and accomplish the things that you haven't even articulated to yourself yet. If you went out there with a fucking whatever, man, like, this is gonna be I'm gonna be a net good in the world. I'm gonna be a net positive, and I'm gonna like handle shit. And I'm gonna have fun when I do it. So, alrighty then. Take care. You know, drive safe. Do some things that you enjoy today. Make sure you balance that out and do some things that you might not enjoy but you know are good for you as well. And catch you in the next one. Arrivederci, my friend.